In our previous video on these miniature battery powered trains, we learned that they were first imported by Durham Industries in the 1960s and 1970s. They were also sold in a slightly modified form by Buddy L. They were also sold under the Echo Trains label in the 1980s. All of these were manufactured in Hong Kong and imported to North America. Sometime in the 1990s, we know that production was moved to China. They were repackaged and sold by a variety of resellers or retailers, including Coca-Cola, Toys R Us, Hobby Lobby, Dollar Tree, Decker Drugs, Westminster Gifts, just to name a few. There were also several different versions of a holiday train put together at various price points for various retailers. There's even a packaging made for a vacation Bible school curriculum, as well as a Western themed one. But sales were not limited to North America. These trains were also packaged in different variations and sold in the UK. There's also a bullet train version that was made for the Japanese market, and even a version that was sold in Brazil. Here's a variation that was sold at a Christmas market in 2002. As the video and the link above shows, there are many other variations sold in Europe as well. The subject of today's video is this GFX Transamerican Golden Eagle Flyer train set, which was offered in a promotion in 1986. According to this newspaper promotion, it was part of a nationwide publicity campaign by a leading New York City firm, and they were offering these trains for only $5. I won this particular set on eBay, and it came with all the farm pieces you see here. I thought at first that these pieces did not belong to it and almost did away with them. But then I noticed in a subbar on this ad that the farm set was offered for an additional $3 more. This set was made in Hong Kong, and I believe that it represents the closing out of the remaining Durham Industries inventory prior to the production being moved to Hong Kong. Being moved to China. So this set marks when production moved from Hong Kong to China. It sets the year at 1986. A year earlier, 1985, Tyco came out with their Transformers and other themed train sets. In 1982, Line L tried moving production to Mexico, which went over poorly, and they ended up moving production back to the United States in 1984, and the company was sold to Richard Kuhn in 1986. These all reflect the downturn and the turbulence in the toy train industry following the rise of personal computers, video games, and even the space shuttle. It would stay this way until a little blue engine popped on the scene and revived interest in trains again.